Hello, my name is Norberto Liriano, and I am your local Novo Nordisk Hemophilia Community Liaison, otherwise known as the HCL. My territory includes the state of Florida, South Carolina, the area of South Georgia, as well as Puerto Rico. I have been involved in the rare bleeding disorder community for the past 2 years, and what I have discovered is the commitment, the passion of everyone, as well as the feeling that it's one big family. As your local HCL, I'm here to support you with rare bleeding disorder educational resources. I'm looking forward to connecting with you and learning more about you. Thank you.
Well, hey, everybody. It has been such a great weekend to be together. And man, this whole summer leadership weekend has been just phenomenal. I have enjoyed every single session. We've had some amazing speakers, just a great time all the way around. And so I just wanted to take a minute with our team. There's so many people behind the scenes between staff and volunteers and sponsors and everybody that really helps to put things on like this. And so I really wanted to get us all together just to have a final word before we finish out and complete the weekend. So, look, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who participated. This has been just a great time together, and I couldn't imagine having moments without being able to be community. And so this has been a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed every minute of it. But I also want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, as well as to our staff and our team who really helped to put this together, and all of our volunteers. We could not have done any of this had it not been for the investment of each one, every one of you. So big thanks to everybody who helped make this weekend possible. And I hope you won some great prizes throughout the weekend. And I hope that you also get a chance to be able to find out who the winners are of those three amazing prizes. So keep in mind, if you participated in 3 or more sessions this weekend, you actually have been entered in for a chance to win at random those 3 prizes that we mentioned throughout the weekend. So we're going to be doing that drawing a little bit later this week, and we will be going live to notify who the winners are. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, let me go ahead and take just a minute to introduce our staff, especially who have been working tirelessly behind the scenes to make this weekend possible. And I'd love to maybe just start out with Porter Snow, our CFO. Porter, you have been in the weeds in every aspect of this event, and it's great to see you today. Thanks so much for everything you've done to help bring this whole event together.
Thanks, Jonathan. Hello, summer leadership weekenders. Thank you guys for being here and joining us. I am Porter Snow. I'm the CFO here at Hope. Just celebrated 6 years, which is pretty cool. And I just love that we get to, every day we get to walk with people on a journey through crisis in order so that they don't fall through the cracks. And it not only changes lives of other people, but it also changes our lives every single day, and the impact that we get to have on people, but also the impact that they have on us, because people are resilient and we love walking with them. So I'm currently in Texas right now. Next time you hear from me, I might not be in Texas, might be in Louisiana. Nobody knows. But I wanted to personally thank all of our sponsors and donors. That's from like our individual donors who give on a monthly basis. Some of them do a one-time donation. 100% of that goes to our patients in crisis. Every single penny of it does. I want to thank our businesses, our corporate donors. I want to thank our manufacturer sponsors and our advocate sponsors who are our specialty pharmacy partners who join with us on an annual basis with sponsorships and donorships. And we couldn't do what we do without all of you guys. And so I just thank you guys. Jonathan, thank you. Thank you to our staff. All of these events are hard. They're also fun. And so we're just excited, and we'll see y'all again soon.
That's great, Porter. Thank you so much. And I couldn't agree with you more, man. It takes a tribe, doesn't it? It takes a village to be able to do all of these things. So, man, so good. So I guess next up, I'd like to introduce Susie Cannonball. Susie, no, I don't know. Anyway, but it's great to see you, Susie. Thanks so much for all you've done this weekend. I know we've had a lot of fun together.
Absolutely. We had a great time. As Jonathan said, I'm Susie Cannon, and I am the Patient Resource Coordinator for Hope. I live in Gonzales, Louisiana. As some of you know, I have 2 boys that have hemophilia. So working with patients is something that I do on a daily basis, but it's also something I live. So I truly, truly enjoyed this weekend. I enjoyed seeing so many people. I'm looking very, very forward to November when we can do this thing in person as well as virtual. But I'm really, really ready for my hugs and my conversations in the hall and my late nights and my early mornings. We're really, really excited about that. But we would like to say thank you to all the patients that attended this weekend. We hope that you learned some things. We hope that you met some new people. And if you ever need anything, please, please reach out to us at any time. Thank you so much, patients, for participating, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend.
That's great, Susie. Thanks for that. And yeah, man, I couldn't agree more. That is so well said. All right, next up, Cindy Crawford. It is great to see you. And man, you have a lot of people may not know this, but all of the moving parts with all the text messages you got this weekend and all of the different maybe registration issues and things like that and logins, man, Cindy was really critical to making certain a lot of that was executed. But Cindy also moonlights as our HR director. So it's great to see you, Cindy, and thanks for all you do for our team.
Thanks, Jonathan. Again, I'm Cindy Crawford. I am the executive administrator and HR manager, and I live in Asheville, North Carolina. So, we have such a great team and a great community, and that's what makes my heart full, is just being able to be a part of not just this team community and family, but the extended family, and how we help so many people in so many different ways, touch them, financially, emotional support. And that's truly what keeps me, full at Hope. And I hope everyone that's attended this week can feel that love that comes across, because that's truly why we're here. We want to help everyone. And I'm just so thankful for the staff. Everyone really has had so many moving parts. It's a big production to do a virtual event, beyond what other people can really see. It looks easy because that's what we want to do. We want to make it look easy, but it's truly the opposite. And without each and every one of our team members, our volunteers, we really couldn't pull this together. So I thank everyone for working together as a team, internally, externally, and that's what's great about working with everyone. I love y'all.
We love you too. That is so true. Every single person takes an army to be able to do some of these things. So let's go. Let's see here. We've got the Brad Creel, probably one of the oldest members of our team. You've been around for, I think we figured out like 9 years or something like that as a volunteer, but came on staff recently this year and killing it. So it's great to see you, Brad. Thanks for being a part of this weekend.
Thank you, Jonathan. So I'm Brad Creel. I do business relations and operations for Hope. I am so happy. I live in Covington, Louisiana, not far from our headquarters. I do spend some time in the office as well as working from home, where I am today. But I, volunteering for so many years, and just having that connection to hemophilia through Jonathan all these years, and our friendship, and Porter as well. I would like to thank those two guys first for believing in me and asking me to come aboard, because now I get to really live a dream and be a part of an organization where I know that everything that I do with my thoughts, with my actions, the day-to-day work that we do is straight up to help people in crisis. And I have had a great career prior to this, and loved what I did. And this is just like taking it to another level to be able to do what we do at Hope, and to be a part of something bigger than myself every single day is amazing. I would like to specifically thank everybody that had something to do with this weekend, but also the exhibitors. I think that is something that's really special that we get to do, is interact with the people that I get to interact with on a daily basis. That's another big time plus for this job that I get to do, is I get to build relationships with all of these sponsors, and they've become my friends, and we enjoy each other's company. At least I do, and they act like they do. So we'll see. But I'm just so thankful. So I'll turn it back over to you, Jonathan. And and I want to piggyback on what Susie said. Everybody stay tuned about our conference coming up. That's going to be awesome. And I'm going to get to meet a lot of people that I've been talking to in person. And I'm just really, really excited to see everyone.
That's awesome. Thanks, Brad, for that update. And man, it's so true. I love how we get those moments to connect. Plus, we had a lot of fun. I mean, come on, a scavenger hunt. We gave away $500 in every one of those sessions for the exhibitor hall time. That was so much fun being able to do that. And I think it even is going to help a lot of people out. So a lot of fun. I did want to mention, a lot of people may not realize this, but last year alone, we were able to distribute a little over $300,000 to individuals who are going through crisis. Every single one of the people on our team, really, we all have a day job, and our day job is helping people. You hear that thematically through what everybody's saying. And so we're helping people navigate resources, finding out how to get help when they're going through a hospitalization or a surgery or a difficult season with bleeds and all kinds of things. And so it would not be possible for us to do that without the whole team that you see here. And actually, we're missing a couple of people still. I know we have Greg Webb, our in-house counsel, as well as Tanya Snoddy, who couldn't be on the call today. But that's a reason why we do that day in and day out, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. We really find ways to be able to help resource people. And really these events are our volunteer positions. So we all kind of joke about how we get to do that. But really, if it wasn't for our sponsors that invested really into moments like this weekend, we would not have the financial resources to be able to leverage to be able to help people with these individual grants as these needs come up in time. So a lot of times these events are not just a way for us to be able to have community, but it's also a way that you're making an impact by attending to be able to also help give to people in need. So thank you so much for all of our exhibitors who gave to this weekend so that we could help more people, because there's a lot of people in financial need right now. So you're dead on, Brad. I love it. Glad to have you on the team officially. All right, cool. Let's go keep moving. We've got Michelle the Danos on the call. It is great to see Michelle. Thanks for all you do. A lot of people don't know this, but man, when it comes to all the moving parts with an event like this, you really sit in the producer seat and help a lot of moving parts go around. And so thanks so much for all you do.
Yeah, of course. I'm Michelle Danos. Like Jonathan said, events are pretty much my forte. I'm the admin events manager. This event was a little different because I'm having a baby in 2 weeks. And so the team picked up a lot. It was a lot of moving parts and teaching and learning curves. But I'm so thankful for everyone, and I'm thankful for this event. And I cannot wait to see everybody in person come November, because I feel like it's been such a crazy year. I know Brad's like the newest person on our staff, But what's crazy is I've only been to one in-person event for Hope, and I'll make 2 years in September because of COVID. And so I would really like to see everybody in person in November. So I'm really excited about that. And I live in Prairieville, Louisiana, so I live right close to the office, and I go in sometimes, but today I'm at home.
That's so great. And not very, I mean, just a couple more weeks, we'll get to meet Melody, and she's going to be a part of the Hope family. So we're excited to not only see you again, Michelle, but we're really excited to see your baby soon too. So that's awesome. Hope is always growing one way or another, right? All right, awesome. Cool. Let me keep going down the line here. We've got Brittany Vassal on the line. And Brittany, it is great to see you. I know you actually just had a baby too. You've been out with maternity leave yourself. And so you're back in the game. And this weekend, you really helped to bring our volunteers connected to the event in all kinds of ways. And so, man, it's so great. My heart has been at rest all weekend, knowing that our volunteers had you to lean on to get all the details that they needed to be involved. So thanks for being a part of it and being here.
Thanks, Jonathan. Like you said, we could not do these events without our volunteers, and they have made this weekend possible. Moderating, helping communicate with our attendees, and just everything they do for us. We are so thankful for every single one of you. And there's so many of you, I can't name everyone. Like Jonathan said, I'm Brittany. I have 2 little boys with hemophilia, Tucker and Striker. Striker's the newest member to the Hope family. He is almost 3 months old. We are currently in San Diego, but like Porter said, you'll never know where we're going to be next living in the camper. We are actually moving back to Louisiana shortly. We'll be there for a little while.
Well, you know, you usually keep it kind of short, but you're always sweet. So, you know, thanks, Brittany, for all you do. It really does make a big difference. And man, I know our volunteers would probably say the same thing right back to you, Brittany. Thank you for also communicating and navigating and coordinating all the moving parts that you do. Because I know there's just so many things that you do behind the scenes, like all of our team, that just kind of a lot of people probably goes unnoticed by the masses, but you really do a great job and we appreciate you. Awesome. I will keep moving on my screen. Carla is up next. So no favorites here, but most of you know, Carla is my bride. And so it is always great to see you, Carla. And, man, thanks so much for being a part of this weekend. She just actually recently, she's probably actually the longest tenured member of the team, but she volunteered for like 12 years. And so wasn't on paid staff, but just recently came on part-time to help us with a few things as we're growing. And so Carla, it's great to see you. Thanks for being a part of Summer Leadership.
Thank you. I am just so grateful. My name is Carla James, and I am the Director of Internal Development. And so a lot of you don't see my face, especially through events. I'm behind the scenes whittling away at things internally, since that's my whole goal. But I was just really excited that we got to do a leadership event. This is something we've wanted to do for a really long time. We've done some leadership things, but as I think back over the years and our heart for the hemophilia community, and as we continue to grow other communities, to be able to just really step up and become the leaders of our own community. It's so exciting for me to be able to participate in this kind of event. I'm just so excited about even Danny Goki and some of the other people who really took their time and just wanted to share their insights and their life experience in leadership. All of the speakers, all of the leaders of so many organizations that got to share their heart and wisdom with all of us. And I'm really excited about all of you in the community as you continue to grow. We all continue to grow as leaders, and we continue to pull others up to lead their communities and their families and their children. And I'm just super, super excited about that. So thank you for being here. It means a lot that you took your time out to be a part of this kind of event. It says a lot about your character when you want to participate in something that's not just a spectatorship, but something that is meant to develop you as a person in growth. And so we just wanted to say thank you. And I just look forward to seeing what happens with all of your lives and how you continue to grow and where you go and how you flourish and how you lead and how you spark newness in your community. So we love you all. We do what we do because we love you and because it is all of our heart to live life together and walk life together. And that's why we exist. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you all so much. We love you all. And don't forget, Joint Health is before conference. So we actually have another event before our live conference. We have Joint Health coming up, which is super exciting too.
That's awesome. Thank you, Carla. I couldn't agree more. You know, it's interesting. We do an event for our staff in January every year called Staff Development. And I kind of have thought about summer leadership as being sort of a lot of the things that we love about staff development. It's an opportunity to really help people grow and develop. And so, you know, I think sometimes people might be apprehensive to come to an event that's titled leadership because they think, oh, well, am I a leader? I don't know if I'm a leader. I just, but man, I know for us, and Carla, you can attest to this too. Like we have grown so much through the challenges of living with hemophilia because, you know, that has been a pressure that has caused us to have to develop and grow personally in integrity and values and all the things that we invest as a couple and as a family into the community. And truly, that's our desire for these moments like this, is for us to be able to help highlight what are those areas of growth that we can grow in as community members, but also how can we lead and use those tools to lead in life? Because we still have kids and schools and PTA and all the things that we have to do to be able to live life and invest. And we volunteer in other areas too. I know our family, we're constantly volunteering at church and doing other things too. So I think probably our title should be changed to like professional volunteer, maybe. I don't know. That's kind of been our life, but we love these moments because it does help us to be able to grow and kind of help offer those things that those lessons we've learned, but also learn from others. We're learning from people. We've heard some great stories this weekend from some of the leadership that we've interviewed along the way. So been really, really special. I just noticed on the call, by the way, we just gained another volunteer that is on the call. Brittany, I think I see a new person on your screen. Is that Stryker himself making an appearance? Cameo? Oh.
It is. Let's say hi to everybody.
Hey, Stryker. Such a cutie. Well, we'll put him to work soon enough, but I guess we'll let you at least start walking first. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Next up on my screen is Bobby the Man Cannon. And so, Bobby, it's great to see you. Bobby has been behind the scenes for a long time doing all kinds of things. I think we counted the other day like 7 years, something like that, 6 years that he's been investing time and energy. And he is also the weaker half of the Susie Cannon, coalition, who is the boss of him, which he always says is not the boss of him, but we all know the truth. But Bobby, it's great to see you, and thanks for all you do as such an important member of our team. We are glad you're part of this weekend.
Well, thank you. As Jonathan said, my name is Bobby Cannon. So if you hear anybody, a strange guy calling you, trying to get you to come to the event, that's probably me. So I started, I guess, 7 to 8 years ago because I have 2 boys with hemophilia. Susie came on full time a couple of years ago, and we've been volunteering with events ever since we came around and started with Hope. One of my jobs is with Hope here, I'm a volunteer staff. I've been lucky enough to be able to volunteer because I just retired from the Sheriff's Department. And I love it. As you see, whenever we're in person with events, I'm laughing and joking and carrying on because I think everybody needs to smile and just relax. we have enough going on in our lives so that whenever we see each other, my goal is just to give you that little break, you know. And one of my things here with Jonathan is that I get to call people and locate new people who have never been with anything with hemophilia, which is great because I just did that a couple of weeks ago. 2 new people that's never been or has no idea what a hemophilia event is. And then I get to go out and fundraise outside the box, like me and Jonathan say, when we get together, it's dangerous because we come up with some pretty good ideas. Hopefully that'll give everybody a chance to enjoy themselves. You know, we got conference coming up, which I can't wait to do because that's one of them in-person events that I really like. And the summer leadership is good because, you know, like Jonathan said, we're all leaders every day. If you have a child and you're a parent, that's part of your life is to be a leader. And I think, and I enjoy every day that I get to work here. So if you guys need something, you're always more than welcome to give me a call, and, you know, I'll sit and talk to you and just have a good time. And if we see me at an event, I'm always at the fun table. So I really appreciate everybody who came out this weekend, all our speakers. It was amazing, and just stay tuned. We got a lot of new stuff coming up and a lot of amazing stuff every year. All right, Jonathan?
Bobby, I think I just came up with a new title for your role. I don't know if you feel like this resonates or anything, but Chief Fun Administrator. What do you think?
There you go.
CFA. And people are going to go, what is CFA? And you're just going to, I'm Chief Fun Administrator. So there you go.
That's right. That's right.
Cool. I love it. Thanks for all you do, Bobby. It means a lot. All right. Last but certainly not least, we have the amazing Lori Bienvenue. Boy, thank you so much, Lori, for all you did. I know you facilitated a bunch of sessions this weekend, but also really just taught a session on mental health. You're doing so much behind the scenes that people just don't know, but man, it is so great to have you a part of the team. Lori started in January of 2021, and it has been really, really, really great to be able to work together. So thanks for all you do, Lori.
Hey, Jonathan, thank you. It's great to be here. So my role here at Hope is, my official title is Patient Programs Administrator. And I've been here 7 months and I'm still not really sure what that means. Because like everyone here, we all have many different jobs. And so I kind of think of myself as the resident writer. So that's grants, Hope Factor, website content, program descriptions. But, you know, I help Susie with resources. I do a little bit of program evaluation. Recently, I've been delivering programs. So I think we're still trying to figure out what my job description is. And that's okay. That's okay. I think everyone, Carla's been here for 12 years and she's still trying to figure out what her job description is. So, you know, we're a revolving table. It's okay. It's okay. But it is really great to be here. I think some of you have probably heard me say this before. My oldest son has hemophilia. He's the only of my 3 boys to have it. And so the reason I'm here, as he so eloquently put it, at the tender age of 3, I am here to help him. It was a beautiful eye-opening moment for me to realize that I am here to help him. And that's, I think that's what keeps me going. And in the midst of helping him, I've been able to help many other people as well. And it's a beautiful symbiotic relationship. Is probably the best way that I can put it. So these events, I always, you know, walk away with something that I didn't expect to walk away with. And so for this event, I realized as I was trying to put into words what this event really is about many different times, I realized that summer leadership is really, it's, you know, we talk about being a leader in your community, but that starts with being a leader in your own life. And so I'm so thankful for all of you for being here and participating and sharing experiences and stories and helping us to learn from one another, because that is the first step of being a leader in your own life. You know, coming out to these events is great, but if you don't actively participate, how much are you really getting, you know, out of it? But I know a lot of you really put yourselves out there these last few days. And I hope you walked away with some great resources. I mean, we had a lot of people talking to you about a lot of different things. Of course, I talked about self-care, but we had, overcoming adversity, building resilience, stress management, goal setting. All of those are the tools that you really need to be successful in your own life. Um, and being a leader in the community really does start with being a leader in your own world. So I really hope that you guys walked away with some great tools this weekend, some really good resources, um, so that you can be successful for yourself and everyone else in your community. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for participating. We hope to see you all in November, where you'll get some more really good tools and some more great resources, and probably a lot of hugs. I heard a lot of people say they're ready for hugs. So, there's going to be a whole lot of bonding and emotional support, in-person emotional support that comes along with that event. So it'll be great. Hopefully we see you all in November. Thank you.
That's so great, Lori. I couldn't have said it better. And it's so true. I think that, these moments like this are so critical to helping us to learn and grow. But really, it's also about that networking. It's about learning from others and connecting, and really, really also, it might just be one thing. That's kind of something that I do when I go to an event like this. I always try to think about, like, what's the one thing that I want to walk away with, or that I could maybe make a note of. I know this weekend I've walked away already with 2 or 3 things that resonated with me. And so we're always learning. I think probably underneath every one of our titles, we could put life learner would probably be the most appropriate title for all of us, because we're all learning and growing and developing day in and day out. And that's really what we do with our jobs, but it is part of leadership. Something that we talk about as a staff and as a Hope staff team is we talk a lot about that each one of us is like the CEO of our own role or our own lives, if you will. And so being able to have that kind of perspective where you're imagining what kind of leadership you want to provide for your own life is so critical. And Laura, you just hit the nail on the head when you said that about really about being fully confident and seated in the leadership of your own life. So thank you for all that you do and add to the team. But boy, it's been great already to be a part of this weekend and seeing everybody. I know everybody's probably exhausted and tired, but we certainly, I know I'm walking away feeling full from the weekend and connecting with people. So we look forward, like Lori said, and everyone really kind of talked a little bit about Hope Conference coming up in November. And as Carla pointed out, also Joint Health coming up in September. Those things are really good. But we're already fully into the planning for events next year and doing a lot more in person. So we're excited about that. We are not a group that shies away from hugs, as you probably heard. So, if you're, anti-hugger, then, I'm sorry in advance, but we do love being together and being with each other. And we do think that it's important for us to be able to connect in those moments. So we look forward to each and every one of those things. I'll open the floor up for anybody maybe on the team here that might have something else to add. I just check and see, does anybody else have anything you'd like to say before we sign off for the event?
I would like to say one more time, just thank you to everybody that participated. But also, I would love to hear feedback from people that participated. If you enjoyed something, let us know about it. If you didn't like something, be nice, but let us know about it so that maybe in the future we can change things, because that's the only way that we can grow and we can make things better to fulfill your needs, is if you let us know. So we would love to hear from you. Email, text, Facebook message, carrier mail, whatever. Just let us know. Thank y'all so much for participating.
Pigeons, smoke signals, just anything. Just send us. But I like that constructive criticism, right? I like that. I like that. I'm into it. What does Brad say? I'm here for it. Is that the new thing? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure you're using the phrase right. I'm here for
Something
it.
he says something like, I'm going to wear that jacket. Right, Brad? Something like that.
That's not what he says.
I got a coat that I can wear like that. Is that it?
No, that's not it.
I'm here for
That's
it.
good though. I'll try to wordsmith something together.
What's the saying?
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
I was way off. I like mine better. Let's stay with it. I just want to thank on a really serious note. I really want to thank Stryker for being so amazingly cute and entertaining right now. It was hard to listen to everybody talk because he's just amazingly cute. So
True story. Porter
About to-
and I both have 4 kids each, and so so I don't know about you, Porter, but all my kids are teenagers now, and I'm missing this like infant stage. Of course, we have a new puppy in our house that's kind of like sort of a bad version of that, but yeah, missing the cuddle. My favorite was when the little babies were like right here up in the neck. I didn't have a beard back then though, and that's why, because I could like make them afraid accidentally. Anyway, that's great. Anybody else have anything before we go? Awesome. Well, I just want to once again say a huge thank you to the whole team for all you do. Especially again, like I mentioned earlier, much of what we do for these events like this and for these moments to bring you this content and bring you this connection and bring you this community is really above and beyond our normal jobs. And so, I hope you can appreciate that we really do love being together and we sacrifice for these moments as a team with our time and our energy, because it is especially meaningful to us to be able to connect with each and every one of you. And the big reason is because, just like you've heard thematically throughout the weekend, is that you have value. We see you and we see your value. And that's why we love being with you. That's why we love learning from you. That's why we give our time. We sacrifice our time to do these things. It's not because we don't have anything to do, because we are all very busy helping people day in and day out. But we do these moments because we love it and we love you. And so I love what Danny Goki said in his interview this weekend. If you missed it, it's on Facebook on one of our general sessions. But I want to just say that, here's an award-winning, musical artist that said, he says, we need you. I love that. It's so simple, but he says, we need you. We need what you have. We need what you give. And so we just want to encourage you. I think the biggest thing that I've learned about leadership is it truly is about giving your life away and serving others. And so if you can do that, trust me, you are fully on the road to leadership in some capacity or another. And the other thing we always say is that leaders show up first and leave last. And so here we are as a group of staff members leading the way, but we're here to leave last for the weekend and to cap it off with this moment. And thank you again to all of our staff. But as a team, we want to say again, thank you to everyone who participated. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to all of the attendees. Thank you if you volunteered. You mean the world to us. And man, I just love every one of these moments and look forward to being able to see some of you in person in November and hopefully again in September online. But we certainly look forward to seeing you more often. Please reach out if there's anything that you need or anything we can help you with, resources. If there's some way that we can help you or your family, we really do genuinely mean that. We are here to support you in some form or fashion every single day. So thank you for making hope what hope is. We wouldn't do it without each and every one of you. So thank you so much for all you do. And we look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye now.
Hi everyone, I'm Danielle and I'm your local hemophilia community liaison for Novo Nordisk. I cover the northwestern states of Oregon, Idaho, Alaska, my home state of Washington, and the not so close territory of Guam. As an HCL, I'm here for you to support you with rare bleeding disorder educational resources and to answer any questions that you might have. I've worked in the bleeding disorders community for nearly 10 years, and I am continually impressed by the way that the community advocates for itself and for others. And when I'm not working, you'll find me on adventures outside and exploring with my dog Kipper, or spending time with my wonderful friends and family. And I just can't wait to meet you. Please reach out, and I'm looking forward to learning more about you.